We know that, for example, that mental health problems mostly first appear during adolescence. The other thing about mental health problems in adolescence, which is kind of intriguing, is that they have increased in the past 15 years. Something else that has increased is weekly internet use or social media use. Many people have seen that kind of correlation and suggested that there's a link between increased social media use or internet use and lower mental health in adolescence. And that might be true to a certain extent. That first of all, this relationship is really complicated. What are they looking at? One trend I've noticed is that young people are so squeezed in their time during the day that the only downtime they get to look at their phones is in the evening and perhaps going late into the night. And that, of course, disrupts their sleep. And we know that sleep is so crucial for brain development and learning and mental health and mood. How are they looking at it? There's some evidence that if people are engaging and interacting with their friends online, that's quite good for them. Whereas there's some evidence that just passively scrolling through other people's social media feeds might be less positive. And finally, individual differences. Until recently, no one had really looked at how social media affects well-being or mood at different ages. This is the relationship between social media use and life satisfaction in males aged between 10 and 20. There's no correlation, there's no relationship between social media use one year and life satisfaction the following year. However, that is not true at 2 ages for males. What that means is that at that age, 14 to 15, more social media use one year predicts lower life satisfaction the following year. And that's also true again at age 19 for males. What we think is going on here is that puberty is very disruptive in many ways. Suddenly you're looking different, you feel different, you have to make new social networks, and that might drive you to look at your phone more. We think, well, 19 is the age where most people live independently for the first time. So that again will drive them to have to make new social networks, new friends, which might lead them to use their social media more on their phones, and that's not always positive for all young people.